This is the only road in or out of Umphang. 1,219 curves through real wilderness. To get here, I first had to fly into Landslides on the border of Myanmar. From here, the road climbs into the mountains, and everything changes. I've heard stories about this road. Dangerous, remote, unforgiving. Today I'm taking it all the way to Umphang, one of the most isolated towns in the country. Sawasdee krab.
Okay,ครับสำเร็จแล้วก็
On most days, only a handful of outsiders make this drive. The traffic you see is nearly all local. Farmers, traders, teachers, heading to schools, doctors traveling in and out. This is not a tourist highway. Most Thais never come here. Most foreigners have never heard of it. It exists in a kind of invisible Thailand that most people won't ever experience. When your town is connected by only one dangerous, twisting road, everything feels different. Once you're deep into the mountains, it feels like you're driving through a tunnel carved into the jungle. No villages, no traffic, just tight curves, thick forest, and the feeling that you're a long way from anywhere. This entire region is part of the Western Forest Complex, one of Southeast Asia's last great wilderness corridors. Tigers used to roam through here, and elephants still cross near the lowland areas. Hornbills, gibbons, and even the rare Phias muntjac live in these forests. The road cuts through the prime jungle, which is why it stays narrow. Widening it would destroy a massive wildlife corridor. This is one of the least traveled major roads in Thailand. On average, only a few dozen vehicles travel the full Landslides-Umphang route per day. That's nothing. For comparison, most major Thai highways see tens of thousands of cars daily. There are sections here where the edge of the road is barely holding on. Landslides are common. Accidents happen. When they do, help is hours away. This is the point where you understand why locals take this road seriously. Before this road existed, Umphang was one of the most inaccessible districts in all of Thailand. For generations, the only way in or out was by foot, walking for days through dense forests, deep valleys, and steep mountain passes. Supplies came by mule or were carried in by local tribes. Even today, the town feels cut off from the rest of the country, and this single winding road is the only physical connection it has to the outside world. The highway you're looking at, Highway 1090, was carved into the mountains during the 1970s and early 1980s. Building it was a massive engineering challenge, and many parts of the road had to be blasted straight out of the rock. Since then, it has remained the only route between Mae Sot and Umphang. There's no alternative road, no detour, and no secondary access. If this road closes, the town is isolated again, just like it was before the 70s. In the 70s and early 80s, armed groups were active all along the Thailand-Myanmar border. The Thai government needed to reach remote villages, not for tourism, but to maintain stability. Highway 1090 became a strategic route for both the military and border patrol units. That's why the road takes such impossible lines through the mountains. It was built fast, built rough, and built with purpose. A simple trip to a hospital in Mae Sot can take half a day, and before the road existed, it took days on foot. The road isn't just transportation, it's access to food, schools, healthcare, markets, and the rest of Thailand. Without it, Umphang would still feel like a world apart. Before the asphalt, this was a dirt track. In the rainy years, vehicles would slide towards cliffs. In some years, the road was shut down for weeks due to landslides. Even today, locals remember when the 1,219 curves weren't something you counted. They were something you survived. Every rainy season, Highway 1090 sees landslides. Some are minor, others take out entire sections of roads. When that happens, Umphang is effectively cut off again until crews clear the debris. Locals still call it Tanon Sai Morana, the Death Highway. It's not a tourist nickname. It's what people living here grew up calling it. The name came from two things: the number of accidents in the early days, especially when the road was dirt and often washed out, and landslides, which still happen every rainy season. After hours of twisting through the mountains, the road finally levels out. The air changes, the jungle opens. You start seeing hints of life, a house, a river, a sign. That's when it hits you. You've actually made it. "1,219 curves. This is my bungalow where I'm staying for the duration of the trip. Quiet, simple, right on the river. After 1,219 curves and a long journey into the wild, it's the perfect place to catch my breath. 800 baht a night, or about $26 US. 900 baht a night, or about $29 with breakfast included. I just got here, so I want to relax a little bit and then check a few things out and see exactly what my schedule is, because I don't really know yet.